west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Right to the air goes Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
26-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scatterbury. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Now Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Dart going to look to throw here. Touchdown! Wan'Dale Robinson from 3 yards out. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard brings up 2nd and 4.
Goff now looks to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
180. Value 3. Hold on.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick, and we're underway from the bank. Ajante Wester to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
180. 180 hot.
And again, it's Jackson. This is caught for two, and right away they jump out to an 8-0 lead.
Ravens 8, Giants 0.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Darts coming out throwing. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Street.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
19 Lion.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Western on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Western on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Offense in the hurry up here.
41-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. It's everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
By Dexter Lawrence. A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, it's intercepted. They were going for Hopkins. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. So we're through 1. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. 180. Finish it out. 180. Finish it.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Giants. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Giants parlay the turnover into a lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Dude, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Sit out! 180! Sit out! 180! Finish it up!
They go play fake with Jackson. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 17-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's good for Baltimore.
1st down throw for Jackson. Taking a deep shot here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Free inside the 30. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. The screen pass falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A 2-yard pickup.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got his man. Hopkins has it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Quick throw left side, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
Up 2nd and goal.
Henry will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, middle.
Blitz coming here, Jackson. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Going right back to Scatterboo. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his end zone, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets up past the 20. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Giants hands team secures the football. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. We've set it downs from 37. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's Scatterboo on 2nd down. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Wallace with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Andrews with the catch. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
And the Baltimore first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. He's dropping deep on this snap. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Moving right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he will get this inside the 30.
41 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the Giants.
Play fake. Jackson. Going all the way to the end zone here. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
180. Shut up.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Escapes the pocket. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Jackson's going to throw again. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Working quickly here.
3rd and goal.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll throw for it. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No,
why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Looking to throw. It's on target to Johnson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 9-point advantage.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Grouch check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Gano adds the point after. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Ravens 14.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Wester on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Trying for the deep ball. Well, it's intercepted. They were going for Hopkins. And the Giants put together a wonderful return. Gets them back inside the 40 following the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch